Hey everyone! Today we're going to be diving into one of the most controversial ships in Wings of Fire fandom history. And no, it's not Glory and Deathbringer. It's your bubbly, vibrant Rainwing and your sappy, quiet Seawing Prince, Kinkajou and Turtle. This is a ship that should have sunk before it ever set sail. It's awkward, it's forced, and worst of all, it's a lie. These two were a disaster from the beginning, and a disaster at the end. So let's talk about their relationship and how these two were never meant to be, but also how they could still be. Let's start off with Turtle. He's mopey, shy, anxious, and the definition of a background character who stumbled into main character status. Turtle is a character who tries so hard to lay back, but he was dragged into situations where he had to learn to fight and grow up a bit. And I'm not saying he's bad, but come on, does he do anything with Kinkajou? Like, ever? Sure, he has a quiet crush on her, but is it love as Tui makes it out to be? Well, the simple answer is no, it's not. Because let's be real, his family was awful to him in his childhood, and he was constantly competing with his brothers, and he had no parental love. His mother didn't care, and his father was so busy. So Kinkajou's niceness that she shows to everyone, it was new to him, it was comforting. It was easy to mistake for something more. And even with that, there is no indication that Turtle even likes Kinkajou until Book 9. Before this, he barely talked to her, never hung out with her, just nothing. We only see in his thoughts as soon as the book starts that he has a crush on her. And of course, Kinkajou has never shown any affection towards him either. Now, Kinkajou, bright, bubbly, full of life, the opposite of Turtle in every way. And you think that'd be cute, right? Opposites attract? No. Kinkajou never shows anything towards Turtle, until after the love spell, of course. We never get to see how Kinkajou really feels before this spell. So let's stop pretending this was a slow burn or hidden spark. It was magic. Plain out magic. This isn't love, it's manipulation, even if it was unintentional and Turtle didn't want it to happen. Without that love spell, there was nothing. No flirtation, no romantic tension, just Turtle staring at Kinkajou being herself. And to make it worse, Turtle knows it's not real, and yet he doesn't undo it, at least not right away. He lets it happen. He could have quickly unenchanted the rock to take away the love spell, but instead he stood there, dumbfounded, because deep down he knows that without it, she wouldn't really love him back. Now, with that said, who else could have been a better alternative for Turtle? While I'm a Moon and Ghibli fan myself, there's a chance that Turtle and Moon could have been a ship if Tui had considered that possibility. These two actually had real conversations. They are both thoughtful, introverted, and a little uncertain of their place in the world. Moon understood Turtle and saw his struggles. Both held secrets and concern for the unknown. They were similar and could relate to each other and talk through anything. But this combination was never expanded on in the books, and almost no one in real life ships this. Still, it would have been a better match because it was grounded in mutual respect and emotional compatibility. No spells, no lies, just two dragons figuring things out. This was a lost possibility. Moon and Turtle could have had slow and mutual kindness bring them together over the courses of books 6 to 9. This would have been finalized in book 9, and they could have had an emotional event bring them together if things were written differently. But with Turtle's character, this didn't happen, because instead of growing, he ran. He retreated into fantasy, the idea of someone bright and perfect loving him. Now, Turtle and Kinkajou isn't just a bad ship, it's a tragic one, built on misunderstandings, magic, and wishful thinking. They were never equals, never partners, just a quiet dragon who wanted to be seen by someone with so much kindness in their heart. I'm glad that Kinkajou's love spell was removed, but we know from Hailstorm's experience with Pyrite that animus spells on your mind have long-lasting effects, even after the spell was lifted. Those feelings are forever in Kinkajou's mind and memory. She will always remember how she felt towards Turtle under the spell, and it's hard to forget such admiration like that. In my opinion, if this ship is to ever work out between them, it would take a lot of time. Kinkajou would need to find herself first, which means time away from Turtle and the love spell. She would need to figure out what she really feels. It would be slow and a painstaking process, but there is still little chance for them to work out together. I don't think that their characters go all that well together, but in the end, it's up to Tui to decide how they interact with each other. Well, that's all I have for this mess of Turtleju. Let me know what you think of this ship. Is it good or bad? Thanks for watching.
People, let's keep this kind, there are no reasons